Hi, everybody. It's Carrie Elledge, Vice President candidate for the Oklahoma Education Association. And on today's episode of Candid Candidacy, I'd like to talk to you about how the association can serve as a support system. I'm going to break from tradition. Those of you who know me well know that I don't like to get personal. But today I'm going to tell a more personal story from my history and talk to you about how the association stepped in and was helpful for me. In the summer of 2015, I went to NEA Representative Assembly in Orlando with 4 of my members and several of my colleagues and friends from across the state. And I typically do back-to-back conferences. I attend the National Council of Urban Education Associations conference, and then there's a couple days in between, and then we do NEA-RA. And while we were there on the break in between the two conferences, some friends and I decided we were going to go take advantage of our time off before the next one started. And we decided to go to Harry Potter World. And just like anything else, it was a grand day. Highly recommend Harry Potter World if you are ever able to travel and have the opportunity to go. Definitely worth it, especially if you're a fan of the series. Regardless, it was just a really bad day. Had my credit card declined. I fell inexplicably. My glasses broke. It was just a series of unfortunate events. And the fortunate thing was that I was with some of my closest friends who I have met and grown to know through the association. They're actually not even people from my local, they're just people that I love and care about that have done the association work with us. So after we'd enjoyed our day at Harry Potter World, we got in the cab to go back to the hotel, and I received a phone call from home letting me know that my house had caught on fire and burned to the ground. And at that time, we didn't know if my dogs had made it out alive. It was very, very terrifying and tragic to have no control over anything and to be out of town when something so serious happens. But because I was with my brothers and sisters from the Oklahoma Education Association, I immediately had a group of people come to my hotel room and wrap their arms around me and just stay with me to make sure that I was okay. And it meant the world to me. We were able to get a flight back for the next day. So unfortunately, I had to miss RA that year. But my friends still kept me abreast of what was going on. It was Lily Eskelson Garcia's very first year as president of the NEA. And I still was involved in the text. They still text me to tell me what was going on. All of my members who went from Norman were new members, and I can tell you without a doubt that the Oklahoma delegation took them under their wings and took care of them and made sure it was not only an enjoyable experience, but they learned a lot through the process. This is what you get in the association. You build relationships with colleagues within your own local and within your own district, but you also get to know people outside of your district and learn to grow so that we can build public education in a positive light, so that we can make sure that we are being the best that we can be for our students. So today's topic, while more serious, I just want you to know, with our system in place from the local to the state to the national level, you really do have people that you build serious bonds with and that become your very best friends. So if you are any of those friends who happened to be with me that day, or any of the people who were came to my hotel room that night just to make sure that I was okay while I was waiting to fly back home, I want you to know I still think about that. I still love you very much. I care about the support that I have. I'd love to pay it forward. And I just want you guys to know this is why we band together. This is the part of the union. We support each other when we need it. We help each other when we need it. So that's what I've got for today. I'm grateful to be a part of our association because we do support each other. We take care of each other in good times and bad. And I am so grateful that I am proof that you can make it through a house fire with the correct support system. So thank you to everybody for that. And just know with the OEA and the NEA, you're never, never on your journey alone. Thanks, everybody, and I hope that you vote for Carrie Elledge for OEA Vice President. Have a good day.